877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now. Phil's gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
Even in the 3 or 4 weeks since I was writing about how little confidence I had compared to the other bubbles, my confidence is rising quite rapidly that this is in fact becoming the fourth real McCoy bubble of my investment career.
So if you
it won't go on, by the way. The great bubbles can go on a long time and inflict a lot of pain. But at least I think we know now that we're in one.
No kidding. Gee, you think you figured that out? They were in a bubble. We had a dot-com bubble, the housing bubble, the QE bubble. You know, it's amazing how stupid these people are. Or I shouldn't say stupid, how they've been masking what's going on. We have reached a point now in this stock market and the economy that we've never been at this point ever where you're going to see such a crash. Because you got to understand what's been going on for 12 years. We used to think about it. We used to be the envy of the world because of our standard of living. That's right. Because we would keep increasing our standard of living because we kept increasing our productivity because we kept reinvesting money back into our companies. The thing we always did, all we focused on was, are we increasing our productivity? Are we increasing our profits by increasing the number of units per day, i.e., whether it's tables or chairs or baseballs or hats per day, without increasing its cost, which in turn, that defines growth in the economy and in our standard of living. And when your standard of living goes up and my standard of living goes up, we spend more, we contribute more taxes because we contribute more jobs grow, and the economy, the Treasury gets more income, and it all works out. For 12 years, nobody cares anymore about the economy. They don't care about our standard of living. They don't care about your standard of living. Nobody cares about the standard of living. Nobody on these fake business news networks ever talked about the standard of living has been destroyed by QE, quantitative easing. And this is the third bubble we're in. And this bubble should have stopped 4 years ago. But they got caught up in it. If you go and look on the chart, matter of fact, I'll put it up for you if you want to go to my site. I'll put it up right now for you, and you'll see it if I can pull it out here. I mean, it's ridiculous. The bubbles are by design. You understand that? They're by design. The very, very wealthy, our owners, create the bubbles to make a fortune. And if you go and take a look at the bubbles, I'm going to put it, I got it up right now. If you go to my site, philsgang.com, if you've got a mobile device. And here's the bubbles. If you go back and take a look at the first bubble, the dot-com bubble, very nice looking bubble. It went from 8,000 up to 15,000. Then they said, okay, we got to bust this bubble and let it go back down so we can create another one. Because they didn't want to bust the economy. They didn't want to break the economy. Our owners create these bubbles. on purpose to make a fortune on the way up and a fortune on the way down. The second bubble, they did the same thing, created another bubble, but instead of using the dot-coms to create the bubble, they decided, let's use housing. We'll switch dot-coms for homes. We financed all the dot-coms. Everybody could go buy a dot-com stock because they could go finance it. Why don't we do this time? Let's go and have a housing. Let's have a big housing bubble, and we'll finance them. Anybody can buy a house, but we'll stop it at the same point, and you can see it on my chart, at 15,000. Very well organized, very well thought out, and then it came back down. In fact, what they do is they create inflation on the upside, which is .com, and then they deflate on the downside. And that's why you made a fortune by knowing how to make money with a stock going down, because stocks go down 10 times faster than they go up. Because on the way up, they're interrupted with profit taking. On the way down, it's just sheer fear. So now go to the third bubble in 2008. They went up to 15,000. I remember every bubble, .com, went up from 8,000 to 15, stopped. Housing Con went from 8,000 up to 15,000, stopped, came back down. The QE bubble went up to 15,000. They said, let's keep it going. And they kept it going and going and going like you ever heard anybody. And then, so what they did by keeping it going, they destroyed our economy, which is what? What is a good economy? What's an economy all about? It's about our standard of living. It's always been that way. Keep increasing our standard of living. How do you do that? Pretty simple. Pretty simple. You just got to keep increasing our productivity for our workers. You got to give them access to the best equipment, the best machinery, the best high tech, everything, so that they can create. Remember, nobody remembers this. It's been 12 years. Who the hell cares about productivity? But it used to be. Every CEO was rewarded on how much they could increase the productivity. If a CEO was smart, he could increase profits through increasing the number of units per day. Let's say he was producing baseball hats. And he was producing 100 a day. Now he moved them up to 1,000 a day. But guess what? His cost didn't go up. Sure, he bought new machinery, bought new equipment. Sure, that's cost, but he gets that cost back. So in the end, he's going from 100 hats to 1,000 hats. That means his profit has gone up. His profit's going up in the company. What does that mean? If productivity goes up in the company, we used to have unions. That would mean the folks would get raises. They get raises. In fact, there was a wonderful, wonderful partnership between a company's management and its workers. You produce the best product for me at the lowest cost, and I am going to make sure I'm going to give you the best possible retirement called a pension. That was the glue. Remember what the glue used to be. Remember, and CEOs would get paid big money, and their headhunters would be busy going around stealing CEOs from companies because they looked for the CEO who could increase the productivity in their company. In other words, increase the amount of units without increasing costs. And if you could get a good CEO that knew how to do that, everybody wanted him. And remember what happened when Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton got in the White House? She didn't like that. She was a young AOC. She said, boy, some CEOs are getting paid more than $1 million. Some are getting paid $2 million, $3 million. Yes, because headhunters went out and found these guys and said, we want to steal you for this company. We want to steal, please come to our company. We'll pay you $3 million instead of $2 million. We'll pay you $3 million. That's how it used to work. And she said, we're going to stop that. No more, she says. We're going to limit to CEOs can only get $1 million. They've got to get paid on the share price going up. Whoa, that was a beautiful thing. That's how stock buybacks came in. Because now CEOs She said, we'll pay you on how high the stock price can go. That's when productivity was gone. Unbelievable.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow. But we were right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative. He's just a grumpy old man. And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded chart. See you on the chart.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. Okay. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
In the past 12 years, phenomenal wealth has been made on Wall Street because Wall Street was turned into a casino. After the crash of 2008, the first time in history, they decided to get rid of building an economy because our owners who control Congress, they got hurt. They want to get their money back. So they decided, let's forget about Main Street. Let's forget about the economy. Let's forget about people's standard of living. I just want to make a fortune in the stock market. So what we're going to do is we'll start with what we call a QE program. And we'll lie to everybody and tell them it works. They're going to print all this money, and we're going to take the money, and we're going to, first of all, buy $65 billion worth of treasuries every day or every month. That was the Federal Reserve. That's going to bring interest rates down. Then we can loan money to CEOs at real low rates. And what they're going to do is they're going to go and they're going to push their stocks up. And when their stocks go up, the wealth they're going to create hundreds of thousands of jobs. They're going to create all these jobs. They're going to buy equipment, new machinery. They're going to start increasing productivity. All a lie. So what they started out with, the CEO said, look, instead of taking this money and increasing it, putting it into new equipment, new machinery, and so forth to increase productivity, so I can make 1,000 tables a day instead of 100. I'm going to just simply buy my stock. And the other thing is Hillary Clinton set it up for us. Hillary Clinton was angry that I was working hard, that a headhunter would come to me. I was making $1 million a year. The headhunter offered me $5 million a year because I was able to take my company and increase the productivity of that company, the profits. I could take and increase, instead of making 100 picnic tables a day, I could make 1,000 picnic tables a day without increasing my cost. The profits dropped to the bottom line. I took that money, bought even more new equipment, better technology, and I moved it up to 2,000 tables a day. But here's what I really did. My employees back then had pensions. I took care of their pensions. I took care of my employees. They shared with me. So the employees did well. The employees had a partnership with the management. They said, we're going to work together. My deal is you make me the best product, so it's really competitive, real quality, and I'm going to make sure when you retire, you're going to live the same lifestyle, if not better, than you have now, because I'm going to give you a pension. You're going to have a pension. And boy, that partnership, that pension was the glue that kept everything together. And then you had unions. So when the product, we went from 100 tables to 1,000 tables to 2,000 tables, and the cost didn't go up. Now, of course, you had to buy new machinery. We understand that, but you depreciate the machinery, and after you get your money back, so those costs are all back. So now you got the increase from 100 tables to 1,000 tables, 2,000 tables. But they shared in that profit. They shared in it. Their standard of living goes up. Remember, this whole country, we came back from World War II, was built our standard of living. Everybody shared in it. For the last 12 years, nobody shared in anything. You were lied to. You saw the stock market going up, and they would tell you on the fake business news networks, Fox and CNBC and Bloomberg, you're doing good. You're doing terrific. Look how good you're doing. The stock market's going up. But you said, yeah, I don't feel it. Well, of course not, because you're not in the stock market. Where you created your wealth is you had a good CEO, and he kept buying you that good equipment, the new machinery, new equipment, and your productivity kept going up. And every time your productivity kept going up, your standard of living went up. That's how it always worked. Get the productivity up. 100 tables to 2,000 tables to 3,000 tables. Profits go up. Well, guess who enjoyed in those profits? You, the worker. And you had a union to make sure you got yours. And you had a pension. A guaranteed benefit. Guaranteed benefit. Not this lousy 401k scam that's a defined guarantee benefit. Are you kidding me? I mean, defined guaranteed contribution? I mean, I couldn't believe that name. The 401k is a defined contribution. The pension is a defined guarantee. You were getting guaranteed. So you would work hard. So the whole idea is we all work together. That's how it worked. That's why nobody compete with America. After the 2008 crash, all went out the window. Now the government keeps spending $17,000 per second more than it takes in revenues, causing our debt to grow 36% faster than our growth. So what do the government has to do? It has to borrow money. So all it does is keep borrowing money. Well, when you're borrowing money, guess what happens? The money that used to be in savings, that used to go to companies, buy new equipment, new machinery, no more. Because what happened, the government, they would compete with the savings. The government would say, look, we're in real debt. Our debt is growing. We got to pay that debt. Remember, every year they'd have a deficit. Went from $500 billion to $600 billion to $1 trillion. You got to pay that deficit. So what would the government do? The government would offer treasuries. So you're sitting there now. Remember what they did with QE? They dropped, you had a savings rate of 4 to 5%. They dropped it to a 0. No interest. You like what? You got like 1/10, 1/4%? Well, they competed with the savings. The Federal Reserve, they would come out and say, the government said, look, we need to borrow money. I'll give you 2.5%. The guys and people in savings were getting almost nothing. So they went and bought treasuries. There's no money in the bank. So that's why Austin small businesses stopped to grow. They screwed this whole thing up to do what? Push the market up. Now they're sitting here 12 years later and they have no economy. And it's going to bite them right in the rear end. So we made a lot of money on the way up. We're going to make a lot of money on the way down. You just got to know when to pull the plug and make money on the way down. That's why you're going to join my gang, free for 10 days, and you'll see it works.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And when we look at that real economy, about 20% of companies in the United States are zombie companies. That means they simply don't generate enough cash to service their existing debt.
No, they don't have to anymore. Now, how it works, it used to be that a company would never put themselves in that position. But now they do because they know that their stock can go up. Now let's think about this. There's 20% of companies called zombie companies. They don't make any money, but their stock still goes up. Now in the old days, their stock wouldn't go up because, first of all, the CEO would dump the thing. Just get rid of it. Today, it doesn't matter anymore because here's what they'll do. The CEO of the company now will say, okay, we can't meet our bills. So what we'll do is we'll offer to investors, we got to raise $1 million to meet our bills. So we're going to offer to investors bonds, corporate bonds. We're going to pay you 8%. We got to raise $1 million to pay our bills. So people go in and give them, and they get this bond, and they're going to get 8%. It's a real high risk. It's junk. Well, why does the company do that? And why do people even loan them the money if the company's out of business, pretty much out of business? Because they know the Federal Reserve will print money and then come in and go to the company CEO and says, oh, you know that $1 million that you borrowed that you really can't pay back to those folks? We'll buy that from you off your balance sheet. And we'll buy it at face value. Here's $1 million. We'll take that loan now, the money you borrowed from Joe, and we're going to take that off of your hands. And now it's going to be on our balance sheet. Now, who's us? Our balance sheet. Who's that? The American people, Main Street. Yeah. So that's why, because now they know they can do that. They don't care. The CEO doesn't. What's the CEO care? He knows he'll get bailed out. That's what he's doing right now. Powell's doing that right now. Remember this week here, the market went up 500 points? Remember we were down 600 points in the morning and turned around and went up 500 points when he made that announcement? He's going to start buying all this corporate debt? This is crazy. Too bad in the last 12 years you missed the most fantastic rally ever where companies would go up when they had no profits. Isn't that amazing? Companies would just keep going up without having to have profits because all they would do is buy their own shares and the stock price would go up. And the CEOs were rewarded handsomely, making 5, 6, 7, 12 million extra. Because remember what Hillary Clinton did. Hillary Clinton came in and said to these CEOs who were doing the right thing at the time, increasing productivity to increase standard of living for you so that you could retire well, and he was increasing the profitability of the company. She didn't like that because he was making $2 million a year, and another company, headhunter, came and said, hey, I want you in my company, so I'll pay you $5 million. Oh, she didn't like that. So she said, we're going to leave everybody, the most they can make is $1 million. That's right. But you got to make money on the upside on your stock. Oh, gee, how that's beautiful. So now it was set up that then let's just do stock buybacks. So all I got to do now is buy my own shares back. If I buy my own shares, I don't have to have profits. And it just keeps, I make more money now. So that's where we've been for 12 years. But it's not going to keep going. It's 12 years. You know what's going on? The debt is humongous. Listen to this.
We have an unbelievable debt load that is a huge burden on the economy. At the federal level, we have unprecedented levels of debt, and at the corporate level as well.
But nobody cares because they can keep moving stocks up, and people got rich. Now, what they've done is destroyed the economy. They destroyed Main Street. When I say destroyed Main Street, think of what they did. Think of what they did, these people. They should be taken out and shot. We used to be at a point, remember, that housing was everything. Housing contributed 25% of our economy's growth, economic growth. The greatest source of wealth and savings for Main Street America, the person who makes $58,000 a year, him and his wife, is his house, not stocks, not his 401k. He's not going to make any money in a 401k. The average wage earner was making $58,000 a year, him and his wife. They can't afford a house. They can't afford a home. Do you realize 73% of our workforce can't afford a home? The average, out of our 137 million people that work, the average income is $58,000. 73% of people who make $58,000 can't afford to buy a home. Why? Because their wages have been stagnant. Because there's no productivity. See, it used to be, things were terrific. because your wages would keep going up. Remember, in the last 12 years, while the stock market went up 450%, your wages only went up 2.7% annually. That's it. Why? Because to have wages go up, your CEO needs to invest money for new equipment, new machinery, new technology, so that you can increase the amount of tables that you make. So you go from 100 to 1,000. That means increased productivity. That means your standard of living goes up because you're going to get a raise. You're going to get a raise. But nobody does that anymore. So people's wages aren't going up anymore. CEOs do not pay people to work. Why should he? He's making a fortune in the stock market by buying his own shares. So instead of taking $1 million and buying you a new piece of equipment, so you can go from 100 tables to 1,000 tables, so that you get a raise, your standard of living goes up, they don't do that anymore. Why buy the machinery? He's going to take the $1 million instead of getting a new piece of machinery, and he's going to make money. Because he's going to go in and buy his own shares, and the stock price goes up. You get screwed because you don't have a chance to increase your standard of living because he's not willing to increase productivity. Why should he? Why should he go from 100 tables to 1,000 tables? You're the only one's going to benefit. The company's going to benefit. But he's not. He's going to make more money. He'll make a lot more money by making sure he screws you, by taking the $1 million instead of putting in machinery, buy stock. That's where we are in this country. So why don't you make money when this thing blows up? And it will. 12 years of this. 12 years. And remember, as I said to you, housing contributes 25% of our economy's GDP growth, and people can't buy homes. And by the way, why are houses? People say, boy, house prices are going up. No, they're not. Now, if they're building 50 houses a day and prices are going, that'd be great. But the reason why house prices are going up is because they're not building. They're not building. Builders aren't building on spec like they used to because they know the economy sucks. So why don't you just join my gang? Okay? And yes, we've made money on the way up. We're going to still make money. We're still making money in stocks going up. But the big money is going to be on the way back down. Not only are we going to go through the low of March, we're going to go all the way back to 2008 at some point. Because after 12 years, there has been no growth in our economy. Stock market keeps going up. But guess what? Our GDP, our growth is going down. Our economic growth is going down. Our profits are going down. But at the same time, costs are going up. Healthcare's up 27%, college up 30%, home prices 50%, rent 60%. But guess what? Your wages aren't going up in the last 12 years. Why? Because why should a CEO buy a new piece of equipment so you can go from 100 tables to 1,000 tables and make money and your standard of living goes up? No, he'll take that money and he's going to buy stock for his company, and he's going to make the money. So why don't you join me and make the money when he's making money? We'll follow him. Just follow him. Join my gang free for 10 days.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart, tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com. When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay.
It would be wise to look at ways to continue to support both people who are out of work and also smaller businesses that may not have vast resources for a continued period of time.
All right, well, where are you going to get, Paul, where's the small folks, the small businesses going to get money? Remember how it used to work. When people had a good job and the CEO focused on productivity, so they go from 100 tables to 1,000 tables a day, those would be increased profits. People would get profits, share with the worker. The worker would take those profits, put in the bank at 4 to 5%. And then a businessman, he can't go to Wall Street. He would go to the bank and say, I'm going to start a business. And the guy would loan him the money because there's enough money in the bank because it was attractive to get 4 to 5% savings at your savings certificate. Well, that's all gone. To take care of the stock buybacks, Powell, Bernanke, all of them, what'd you do? You said, let's take the 5% interest on savings, drop it down to 0. And then that way we can compensate loaning money to CEOs at 0. So everybody got screwed, especially the retirees. But here's what happens now. Now somebody wants to go and start a business or has a business and wants to buy inventory, needs money. go to the bank. They can't get money. Why? Oh, there's no money in the bank, in the savings. Why? Well, who's going to put money in the savings? Because the federal government's competing. The federal government is in so much debt like we've never seen before. And every month, remember what's happening. They're spending $17 trillion more than they're taking in, or per second, right? Per second, something like that. So they're going to say, look, I've got to borrow money. So the government, what do? They say, well, we've got to borrow money, so we're going to sell treasuries. So we need operating capital, the United States government, so we're going to have an auction. So if anybody has any money in the savings, he's not going to keep his money there. He can get 2.5% or whatever he's going to get on the treasury auction. So that's what happened. The incentive to save is gone. People don't save anymore. Why would you? You're better off when they come up with these auctions, and because the government's broke and they got they're spending 36% more money than they're taking in. It doesn't pay to save anymore. And without savings, we're screwed, because now the economy, think about it. Congress is spending $17,000 per second more than they're taking in tax revenue. That's causing our debt to grow 36% faster than the growth of our economy. Wow. So there's no incentive to save. And when there's no savings, small businesses are screwed. Small businesses are the backbone of our economy, but nobody cares. All they've cared about in the last 12 years is one thing: print money. Keep printing that money, send it to the CEO, and he's going to buy his own shares, and the stock's going to go up. And my members and I have been buying them. But we know when to get out, because my chart says we know when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. But better yet, we know when to sell short. Hey, we did like everybody else. Apple, we're up 37%. These same stocks go up all the time. Every time, every day, everybody buys Apple. Everybody buys Microsoft. Microsoft, we're up 28%. This is what people do. Facebook, we're up 48%. Netflix, we're up 27%. We're doing what everybody else does. You just go buy the same stocks. Buy the same stocks over and over and over and over. That's all you have to do. They go up all the time. But you better know when to get out, because these babies are going to collapse. Everybody's going to get hurt. Let me tell you, people with Microsoft, Apple, Google, Amazon, Netflix, one morning you're going to wake up and these things are going to be crushed. They're going to be crushed. Look, all I'm saying is this. It's over. 12 years of this. 12 years where our country has decided no longer do we worry about your standard of living. The very wealthy in this country, the top 100 of 1 percentile who run everything, said, we don't care about Main Street anymore. We're going to convince them the stock market is the economy. You ever notice when Charles Payne, he talks about how we just saw, boy, consumer confidence is up big. Consumer confidence is up big. Well, why is it up, Charles? Why is consumer confidence up big? What have you done to make it go up? You've lied to the people. Here, I'll play your lie.
Our economy is surging along. It's surging.
No, the economy's not surging along. The stock market's surging along. And you've told everybody that the stock market, you convinced them, is the economy. You've been lying to them. And they've been doing that for 12 years so that they can report consumer confidence is up. But yet people say, it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it. How many times have you said that? So all these guys like Payne and the rest lied. Been lying for 12 years. They're all making money. Anybody in the stock, I don't know how you do not make money in the stock market. Just buy the same stocks. But the key is you got to know when to get out. That's where we come in. That's where we come in. And when this market crashes, it's going to be bigger than any other crash, and you're going to love it. Because the market's going to go down 10 times faster than it went up. I mean, do you understand what's going on for 12 years? I mean, nobody cares anymore about what's going on with the economy or inflation. Nobody cares. When I say nobody, I'm talking about the Congress. I'm talking because they're in the stock market. I'm talking about the guys on Wall Street. I'm talking about the big hedge funds, all the people who make their money in the stock market. They could care less about you. They've made a fortune. Now, we're up in Nike 21%. Like I said, we're up in Valero 18%. We're up in XLE, another oil company, 10%. Alaskan Air, we're up 100%. 100% Alaskan Air. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to really take off at some point is going to be gold. You should just join my gang free for 10 days and just, if all you did is follow me with gold and gold mining stocks, because let me tell you, they will go through the roof at some point. Right now, the best thing to do is join my gang. In the first 10 days, what you do is just select a stock. And when remember, every day we post the stocks, our portfolio stocks at 2 o'clock, and we give you instructions. Here's Steve giving you the instructions right now. He's the head of our education department right here. He posted this one.
Right, Lockheed Martin, we are holding short with a stop at 395.01. Right, Lockheed Martin.
So he'll go on, and there's Lockheed Martin. So how can you go wrong? So if you're following Lockheed Martin, that's one of our member portfolio stocks, right? And you got the color-coded chart, and he's telling you exactly what to do using the color-coded chart based on it being green or red. How easy is that? Every day at 2 o'clock, we post our member portfolios, which is about 30 stocks. But I also post Phil's 5 stocks. If all you did is follow my 5 stocks with the instructions you get every day, when to buy, when to add, when not to add, when to run like hell, but better than anything, when these start crashing, how to make money on the way down. So the bottom line is so hard to get across to people because they're so brainwashed with CNBC and Fox Business and all. You know, they make you think like you need them, like they're like Payne and Varney and a bunch of phonies. Need them for what? Read their cue cards? No, here's what you need. You need to follow somebody that's going to tell you when to get in, when to buy, when to add to your position, when to take some profits off, and when to run like hell and turn around and now short it. Make money as it goes down. For 12 years, it's finally catching up. Our economy is so broke. We're in such debt right now. They don't know what to do. Huge debt. Think about it. But this is how you make money. This is how you make money. And on the way down, you're going to make a lot more money, a lot faster than on the way up. So it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You'll sell yourself. Believe me, I'm not going to sell you anything. You'll sell yourself on it. It works. See you in the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make